alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aylin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Are you upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't need something else to worry about.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Understood.
Outstanding. Since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxson?
Maxson? Man's a lunatic.
Maxson is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
You don't see a lot of vertibirds in this kind of shape.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Commonwealth looks different from here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. They'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back with the massacre of the CP, plenty of... But at the time...
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. With some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions...
You disgust me.
Not much of a sight yourself.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Excuse me.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Hi.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my
Excuse me.
boots. When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Kells.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Trying to
I
minimize
believe you're
reactor
needed
jitter.
elsewhere right now.
Adjusting compression
We
rate.
can talk later.
Excuse me.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Adjusting internal balance and pressure. Green lights across the board. station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Ballonnet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Can't believe you travel with that sin.
That's your fault.
Thank you, sister.
You know, you wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe.
Oh,
Maybe
God.
Proctor Ingram might be able to let you
Mole
know.
rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
The ends justify the means when it comes to freeing the Commonwealth.
Never forget. You are lives and fears.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
I can barely tell us apart.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship run down?
All right. Just don't tell him.
Foods are not allowed. You believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Make me sick.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Need the key.
hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the
Nothing.
Commonwealth scum.
I'm supposed to report it, and then you can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick
Come
your way
find me
through a
when you're
fire.
done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Got it.
There it is.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
I owe you.
Proctor Ingram?
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Tegan.
We can talk shop after you've fully checked in
A
with Elder
vertibird
Maxon
should give
and
us the
Paladin
inner
Dance.
superiority we need to win this
Proctor
war.
Tegan.
We can talk shop after you've fully checked in with Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance. We can talk shop after you've fully checked in with Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
You know, I can probably make that terminal talk for you. Nicely.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon? Where are you going? We still have some things to discuss.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Tell me, you'll be jealous of the soldiers and the field scribes. After all, they see more action than we do.
No way. I plan on living to see my next birthday, thank you very much.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar in his face from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw. Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Elder.
Take some time. time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then maybe on the flight deck for the mission.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. Where
I
are you
prefer
going?
laser weapons
Still have some
myself.
things to discuss.
It's a cleaner shot. Leaves that memorable bruise on the skull.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
I can barely tell us apart.
Looks like I'm gonna be a soldier.
Really? I had no idea. I thought you liked being a scribe.
I do. But after hearing what Maxon said about the Commonwealth, I think I'd be better off out there on the ground with our brothers. Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Nothing to report right now, Knight. What's on your duty list?
Dr. Ingram's having me work with her an hour on quite a beating now that we're in the Commonwealth.
That's good. I'm working on the darn sewage lines. First choice.
Hail, Knight.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
It doesn't matter. We're all here fighting for the same reason.
There you
now.
are.
How's that?
How did it
You
go
know,
with Elder Maxon?
Protecting mankind from repeating the mistakes of the past. Restoring the wasteland. A good fight.
Right.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship. and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
There's brotherhood, and there's everything else. Nothing in between.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Hey.
Where do you want me?
Wait there.
Roger. Holding position.
Come on.
Remind me never to try jumping off the Pridwin's flight deck and power
Over here.
Smashed up one of the legs pretty good.
Just go talk to Proctor Ingram. She'll fix it up. It'll be
Go check that out.
No.
Sorry.
Move here.
Go to her. That's why I asked you. If she finds out this happened, someone will science of thoughts. So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting. Hey,
Hi.
walking away like that, Victoria, brother.
If it looks dead, put one
Excuse me,
more in its
Proctor
head for
Tegan.
good measure.
Step forward, Knight.
I take the chance.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite. Where are you off to?
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Pridwin's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Elder Maxon.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Pridwin's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Superstructure
Now that
integrity
you've had a
green.
chance to
Hull
roam the
plating
Pridwin,
stable.
what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Where was the Pridwin constructed?
She was constructed at Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. There was a vast amount of scrap metal and salvageable components there after we defeated the Enclave. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling. It was worth the effort. With the Pridwin in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go. Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed. In any event, I hope your tour of the Pridwin helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Captain Kells.
The Pridwin is currently operating at peak efficiency.
Looks like we have a thruster in balance. Tweaking pitch. We're getting a 3% Z.
Elder Maxon.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Prydwen's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
The Commonwealth was bad. You should see the capital wasteland. Tighten up the meter.
Like that?
Now split difference.
No, no sé si es la parte del ferrocarril. Estoy en... Voy a terminar una misión. Estoy en la nave esta de la hermandad del acero. Brotherhood. Sí, ay, rayos, ya no sé cómo hacer.
Shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
I wish we could arm the Prydwen. King's asses to wait would just be slow.
Hey, damn ferals. Radiation twist.
Supone que nos debemos de familiarizar con la maldita tripulación, pero... ¿Cómo es castroso esto? Tiene que ser un juego de rol, bueno. Flight deck, no. Ah, ok, ya sé para dónde, perdón.
I don't know about Scribe Mariah. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Medical files. Piper? Creo que no, ¿eh? ¿Dónde está? Piper... A ver, no, ya hablé con el... Como con el jefe de estos bastardos, ya hablé con ellos, ya hablé también con el capitán de la nave. No sé, no está Piper, a ver. Piper, ¿no estará acá atrás? Está el Piper.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Shoots through barrels like
No, es Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Sure.
No.
Where are you off to?
Gracias, se encuentra fuera de la nave. Está fuera de aquí.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Sí puede ser porque no sé qué más hacer por aquí.
Hey. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Chico violante.
Carry food with you. You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Yes. Pero aquí me falta algo. Support the brotherhood. Recon team, eso me falta. Ay, a ver, vamos a ver esto. Midnight. Ok, aquí está. Pues me falta, parece que me falta esto, ¿no? Midnight Captain Cade. Ok, ahora vamos a ver. Está en el mapa, parece que está aquí. Ok, espero que está afuera. Vamos a salir de aquí. Parece que hay otras cosas que hacer. Ok.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Pridwin's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Una ciudad destruida. Pues... creo que no. He estado en pueblos destruidos, pero así una ciudad entera. No. Realmente me he unido a la hermandad esta. Me uní a la hermandad y pues ya llegué aquí, bueno, me dieron me he hecho de esta armadura y se está bajando la batería. Y parece ser que hay una misión que me falta por aquí, que es hablar con este tal Proctor. Ah, oye, pero Proctor Ingram no está. Proctor Ingram, ¿dónde está?
got a new assignment.
Proctor Ingram. A ver, vamos a buscar ese tipo.
Babysitting field scribe.
Los.
Striking distance from the city.
Ok. Entonces pues esa parte. Entonces ya nada. Tengo que buscar a un tal Proctor. No sé dónde está Proctor Ingram. ¿Qué es ese Proctor? Creo que debo ir con el tal Proctor ahorita para que me den unas misiones extras.
Can't talk while I'm hungry.
Not everything you need in the wasteland will have all of them. But they're guaranteed to have at least one.
Ya está. Proctor. Ah, ok. Oh, shit. Okay. Ahora creo que tengo que salir de aquí. Tengo que salir de esta base. Salir de esta base. Espero que no se me acabe el núcleo de poder de la armadura porque... Okay. Me estoy alejando, chinga. Puedo regresar.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Está pronto.
Night.
Oh.
This is our supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear out.
Greetings, Knight.
So, you're the new knight, I heard. Glad to have you on the team.
Sí, parece que es el tipejo ese que está como con... Que sí, ¿verdad? Pero entonces está ahí arriba. Rayos, entonces tengo que subir otra vez. Pero es que en el mapa lo marca... Lo marca afuera de... Mira, está afuera, es el Proctor Ingram, no sé, lo marca afuera de la... De la nave. Pinche mapa. Tenemos que encontrar, lo tenemos que encontrar. Vamos buscarlo.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Taking on a death great.
Una cinemática.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Esto tal vez el avioncito.
Hail, Knight.
Ay, ¿por qué no lo pone, chirrones? Ah, ok, pues parece ser que sí, ¿eh? Tengo que ir ahí arriba. A ver, vamos a subir otra vez
I
a esta
would gladly die
porquería.
that one of my brothers would live.
Ah, ok.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells and...
¿Qué pedo con el núcleo? Dios mío.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might.
Knight?
What is con este pendejo?
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cave, where are you off?
Hijo de tu madre. Ah, ya, pues es este.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Ok, a ver.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules, rules, rules. Everyone around here is so obsessed with the damn rules. I hope you're not another one of those by-the-book military types. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Ok, entonces aquí puedo comprar porquerías.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Extra work?
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. You work if you can. back when you're done introducing yourself. I don't want to interrupt your meet and greet, so be sure to stop by when you're done.
Ya hablé con este cabroncillo, a ver. Okay, meet Proctor. Midnight con Proctor Kinlan, Proctor Ingram, chinga. Ok, vamos con la chica de la... muchas gracias, vamos con la chica de la armadura. A ver, voy a subir a mi armadura. Oh, diablos, quítate. Armadura. Armaduras, ¿cuál está?
So,
sí es esta.
You're the new recruit I heard about.
Tengo que hablar
Not
contigo.
what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Muy amable.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Vamos con Queenland.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram is the best.
Vamos con este, me falta Queenland. Okay. Ah, perfecto. Queenland.
If you run into any
Parece que
sense,
está por allá,
shoot
por
to
allá.
kill. We don't take prisoners.
Con este, ok. ¿Quién es este?
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam? There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Bowel deck screening, check before the war, okay.
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault Dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species?
Have you ever had sexual
non-human?
relations? Sexual relations. That happens often.
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
No way. Only if no problem whatsoever.
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately.
Okay.
If you ever need medical assistance,
gracias, Isaac.
you let me know.
Vamos a buscar al tal Quinlan. Ese es el único que nos falta por aquí. A ver, vamos a ver. Ok, Quinlan. Un sujeto de lentes. Vamos a ver un sujeto de lentes. Está por aquí. A lo mejor, a ver, posiblemente está por acá. Es que esta cosa está... Ah, ya lo vi. Aquí está Quinlan. Ah, tienes razón, Isaac. Es un sujeto de lentes. Se puede ser de los cazafantasmas. Ok, vamos a ver. Se puede ser Aegon. Vamos a hablar con él. Books. Clean your glasses. I think you're confused. Oh.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever. I'll make a note of that. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Meeting the crew.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Technical documentation. Okay. The research patrols.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Pues bueno, ya hablamos con todos. Ay, cabrón. Bueno, creo que tenemos que ir así con el tal Elder.
Something I can do for you, soldier?
Vamos a ver con Elder Maxon. Muchas gracias. Isaac Mendoza, muchas gracias. Y bueno, vamos a aquí a hablar con esto y vamos a cambiar de juego, ¿no? Ok, vamos a ver capitán. ¿Dónde estamos con Elder Maxson? Creo que está aquí abajo. No dice el capitán. ¿Dónde está Elder Maxson? Chinga, está aquí, ¿no? Está por aquí, se fue. Va a estar con el capitán. ¿No?
All systems are green. All stations reporting no malfunctions.
No malfunctions. Entonces se fue Elder Maxson, chinga.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology.
You familiarize yourself with the Pridwin's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Okay, vamos, what's the assignment?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Fat Man shells. Okay. Waste of time. Consider it done.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Bueno, ya tenemos nuestra misión. Esto se va a poner divertido. Vamos a hacer esto antes de cambiar de juego. Ahí ya. Show no mercy, okay. So mercy, met with Birkenship. Vertebrate Gunship. Pues, ¿dónde está esa? Tengo que abordar una navecita. Nave con esto no afecta. La fuerza, fuerza. Perception, support, endurance.
She might not look like much.
Might want to have night captain take
Support recon. Board the Barbier, the gunship. ¿Y dónde está esa nave? ¿Qué es esta? Está del otro lado.
Greetings, Knight. Hi, I'm Victoria, brother.
Bueno, ¿qué pasó, ma?
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands
You
nominal.
have your orders, Knight.